promised you that I'll be sharing my brooch collection with you today. But before we do, somebody asked me to show them the shoes I wore to the 50th party I went on Saturday. And these are the shoes right here. So basically it was a black outfit theme and I added some gold accents. So I wore these shoes and I only picked them because they've got this yellowy goldy color thing to it because I really needed to pick up that black outfit. I don't tend to do black outfits a lot. So yeah, it needed that help. So let's get quickly back into the brooches because I've got so many to show you. And I'm not going to mess you about. You know those people that be like, my 5 top 10 brooches, but they start with the rubbish ones first? No, I'm not going to do that with you. I'm going to show you my favorite first. And then I'll explain to you how you can start your own brooch collection using your head, your heart, and some good sense so that you're not just picking items that look good, but some that may actually have some resale value. So let's get into it. My brooch collection, I have been collecting for over 10 years, mind you. So don't try to make, this happen overnight. Take your time to collect. Brooches are one of those things that, you can collect over time and they're fun and can be, very accessible, not expensive at all. So let me show you my very, very favorite. It's a vintage piece, obviously. It's by a brand that used to exist many moons ago called Polchini. My goodness, I love it because it's got this little character thing. Look at that. Look at that. It is amazing. Like, if you wore it, it literally has movement. So you're like going around and it's going ding, 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 really, really beautiful. I've been collecting brooches, like I said, for over 10 years. So I've got them from like the little ones to really big ones. And if you didn't know, brooches can actually be collectible as well. So back in the days when all the jewelers used to come up with different items, the really, really discerning ones would normally have marks behind what they've made. Some of the really good ones from the past, like Trifari, and even brands, that are still in existence, like Monet, would usually have their marking or their logo behind. That's a good thing because it means that when it comes to reselling, you know what you're doing. You can actually even look them up. Maybe perhaps they are collectible. But I'll tell you the very best ones to collect if you are looking for a brooch with resale value. If you're looking for a brooch with resale value, maybe you might want to go for something as simple as this. This is a little Christian Dior piece and is worth maybe around 400 to 600 pounds. However, you could actually find them in a thrift store, on a website that resells jewelry or accessories for less than that. However, pieces like this often come up on the secondary market and people don't even realize the value. This is also a Christian Dior piece. And look at that. It looks so simple, yet you can trace it. It's collectible and you can always resell it when you've had enough. When I buy my brooches, I always look out for whether or not they've got a mark. I like stories around my items. So like the Polchini one, it was easy for me to track it, to see and read about the designer and why and how this was created. And when I wear it, I think I might have just killed my very best brooch ever. Let me look at what happened there. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't. Oh my goodness, what's happening today? And then I'm throwing my Christian Dior one all over the place. Okay, I need to literally rescue. She survived. She survived. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. This one is so beautiful because you can also wear it as a pendant on a necklace. It's just so beautiful. It's so vintagey. Absolutely stunning. Okay, let's talk about the more decorative ones that don't necessarily hold any vintage or resale values. These are the ones that you buy with your heart. But the one thing with brooches is that brooches will elevate any outfit. I mean, just look at how simple this jacket is. With a brooch on, it totally changes the way it looks. Let's get that on. And I mustn't drop any of these because I can't live with myself if I break any of them. Now just look at that. It literally elevates any outfit. And if there's one thing that we can learn from, the late Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, is that brooches are that one item that can accentuate and literally lift any outfit. So don't go, if you can, without a brooch a day. All right. Okay, let's have a look at the other ones. This is another favorite of mine. I love it. I can't even tell you what this reminds me of. I think it's a little bit too not YouTube friendly. But yeah, I love it. I love it so much. Okay. This one I actually love as well. It's got that ivory, acrylic, sort of a marbly effect to it. But I think I particularly love it because it kind of like works with my glasses. So when I wear it, I'm like, ding, ding. Honestly, it's so cool. Actually, let me put that on for you so you see what I mean. So when you choose your brooches, you might also look out to see if you've got accessories to match it. So look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that something? Beautiful. Love it. Okay. Brooches, however, don't always have to have marks on them. When they don't have marks on them, it just might be that they're very modern or they're from, maybe they've been mass produced and maybe they don't hold as much value or resale value as the designer ones. However, things like brooches, it's really subjective because I would pay a lot of money, and I did pay a lot of money for a piece like this because it's a statement piece. It would literally look, it's almost half the size of my hand. It is huge, but it is gorgeous. Look at the beading on that and the rhinestones. It's just absolutely stunning. I've got another one similar, like a strawberry. These items will literally be that conversation starter on an outfit. Look, isn't this just gorgeous? And if you're like me, you really love that conversational piece. Look at this. Another of my favorites. If you really, really want to make some noise, you can go with something colorful like this. Can you see it? Or even something as colorful as this. Is that gorgeous or what? Look at this. They are absolutely beautiful. But you know me, I like, big. I love whimsical. I love statement. I love to make some noise when it comes to my accessories. But if you're one of those people that just likes to blend in, perhaps you can go for the smaller pieces. Perhaps like this beautiful, gorgeous rose there. Or a classic like this. That one right there is also a Trifari one. So it's like a blast from the past. Also easily resellable. This, I love this. It's actually 3D. It's quite modern, but it looks really good. So when you are shopping for your brooches, like I say, don't rush. Gotta pick one. Don't try to buy 10 all at once. Take your time. Step out. When you find one that's got a good price, pick it up. Keep it. Pick it up. Keep it. But the one secret that you need to learn today is to always check the back to see if it's got any logo or any marking. If it's got like names like Trifari, Bulgari, Christian Dior, Chanel, it may have some resale value. So keep your eyes open. However, you can also shop with your heart. The only thing is that when you shop with your heart, make sure you are shopping sensibly. Don't pay over a certain amount for unmarked accessories, because you're literally buying it because you like it, and you might just be the only one that actually likes it. You might not be able to resell it. I just tend to love to buy things that I can resell, because if I get fed up of it, I can put it online and get rid of it. It's so easy. But if it's like an unmarked one, then it's more dramatic. However, I do buy quite a few unmarked ones if they are fun. Like, look at this one, for example. It's so sweet. It's like a red lip, like a pierced red lip with a little lipstick thing on it. I always wear red lipstick, so for me it works. Another red lip there with rhinestones. These are very modern, so you wouldn't expect to find any markings on these ones. If you're able to resell these, it'll only be because somebody like you likes it. But don't expect to be able to sell these for anything reasonable. So when you're buying this, make sure that you're not overspending. Just buy them for the vibe, but knowing that they're not really worth that much. I prefer to put my money into the ones that I can resell. So when I'm going out to buy, I always look for those good deals, but with a marked brand. I've got way too many to show you here, but some of the ones I also like to wear because they have a way of picking up on outfits are the enamel ones. They are gorgeous. Can you see that? The colors on them, you could easily match them with an outfit. Even these ones with the different colored rhinestones, they're really beautiful. This looks really 80s. I would wear that over like a jacket, like maybe a vintage jacket or something that would really pick up on the colors. I've got this little beautiful butterfly one here that I also love. You've probably guessed that I love turquoise blue. I love the color so much. So if I were to wear this, I would probably pair this with a turquoise necklace or rings or something that would actually make that color pop. The thing with me is that I hardly buy anything that I don't love. I buy with my heart. I let my heart lead me when I pick up pieces. So for me, I love every single piece that I buy. But sometimes I buy things because they're interesting as well. So let me show you one of the interesting pieces that I bought. I thought it was a lot of fun. Look at this. It's like a little lion. Look at that. And it's got like a little tail that wags, it moves. I bought this because I thought it was so interesting. I love, 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 love it. But let me see, has it got a marking on it? No, it might be a modern one, but you know, like I said, you buy with your head and with your heart. So this I bought with my heart because I literally loved it. I don't get to wear it much though because it's too simple for me. It's just one of those things I like to look at. This is another favorite of mine. Look at that. Again, it's turquoise blue. It looks like a little ribbon. I'm trying to find a way to hold it. It looks like a little ribbon. So when you wear it, it's gorgeous. Way too many, way too many. So, yeah. Let me show you these ones on my mannequin. Look at that. So yeah, if you did want to layer them on, you might want to do it on one side alone because sometimes it could get a bit much if you're like, you know, putting on too many. And this is from someone that loves to really, really put it out there. But when it comes to brooches, I think this is the 1 piece or 2 piece or 3 piece, 4 piece that would really be a game changer for your outfit. You don't need to overdo it. The brooches themselves will like literally just shine. They will be doing all the talking for you and that outfit would literally pop. So let's pick a brooch to wear with my jacket because I left it plain today just so you could see the difference that a brooch makes. Let's do that. Let's do that. Look at that. And even if I didn't have a necklace on, just look at how that would like literally be a game changer for my look. It just has a way of literally picking up any outfit. So here is my brooch collection. Let's do a close-up and then I will see you tomorrow. What would you like me to share with you? Maybe tomorrow I'll tell you all about my Moschino obsession. So let me just give you a quick insight into it. So when I was growing up, one of my friends was like a Moschino lover. Why is everything dropping? I think it's time we say goodbye because now my earring is dropping. It's getting hot. I don't know what's happening. But I'll give you the gist tomorrow. So this is a sign that I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing my brooch collection. Putting my earring back on. Yeah, thank you for watching and seeing my brooch collection. I will see you tomorrow. Love you lots. Hope you've subscribed to Bola Obileye. Please tell a friend to tell a friend and keep your notification on so that you can see more of my posts. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me give you a close-up look around the brooches. Love you lots. Ciao, ciao. See you tomorrow. So much for watching. Please subscribe to Bola Opilaya for more of my fashion shenanigans and all the things I love. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on your notifications. And see you guys soon. Go on now and start your brooch collection. You know you can do it. Don't rush. Remember, buy with your head, your heart, and some good sense. Don't overspend. Just take your time and find really wonderful pieces and keep them. These things will like really, really work hard, on any dress, on any outfit, on a shirt, on denim jackets, you name it, you can brooch it.